Hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 17170. Oops, and let's get started. Oh, I forgot I left that there. Oh, that's some extra gold for later. So as you can see, it is Wolf Day, so this will be an abridged day. I already took care of the portal, so this will be a much quicker day. As always, how are you doing in the game today? I hope you're doing well and that your expeditions have been kind to you. I also hope your artifact rerolling is going well too, because that is sort of the cornerstone of the game right now. But what can you do, right? Like I said, I have a. Again, the worst part to me about the artifact system is how hard it is to make a good artifact. Once you have a good one, then you can just level it up to the moon like what I've been doing. I am very much looking forward to leveling up a level 5 artifact. Uncommon 5, to be clear. Just because I'm going to get an extra 100 crit damage per awakening, and I will be getting, I think it's like an extra 3% per level, so that is going to be a lot of fun when we get there. That it really is. But until we get there, we're going to be working on our uncommon 4s. Again, the goal is to get them to. Ooh, I'm still on the 420, but I kind of want to go to 500. Mostly, I just want to get them to at least 500 so that when we hand them off to Marion, they are impactful. That is my number one thing. We're just going to give Christian 5 levels just to clear this out. That is just my number one thing to do. Is I want it to be as impactful as possible when we hand them down to Marion. Obviously, it'll be like when we get them to 500, it'll be a while until we catch the 5-star up, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. It will be kind of less exciting because Christian, as you can see, I've already swept Total War. And again, don't forget to do your renovation Sky Castle before Wild Castle if you haven't finished that. All the buffs do stack, and you do get an extra support and warrior slot. But I mean, it will be slow when we're upgrading the uncommon 5 until we hit the crossover point, because we won't really be getting any more from Christian outside of the levels we're putting into him. I do anticipate when Marion gets her artifact to leveling her up to at least. Oh, hello, Thor. To at least 5,000. I mean, at least 5,000, no. At least 10,000, because really going from 7,500 to 10,000 should not be a big stretch for her. Oh, very nice, Christian. This is a good 4-star day. This is why you have to check. Like, I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but those little bit of shards, they can really add up over time. And, oh, there's Sophia. And it can really help you out, especially if you're really close to an upgrade. But again, if you don't check every day, you're never going to have any when you need them. So a lot of plans moving forward, in my opinion. And of course, we will be continuing to work on Christian's runes. That to me is my biggest thing I want to see happen, is I want to finish Christian's runes. I want to go back to Sophie and finish her runes. Oh wow, 71. This is going to be a new record. And with both Christian and Sophia having their runes done, oh, it's going to be so nice. But then it'll just be Marion's turn. And I think that'll be a huge win for my team. Honestly, I would be so happy just to get the Mythic 5 runes done. I really will. I mean, that plus having all the runes done is going to be a big win. Alright, so first, let's level Christian. Okay, so almost 490 attack per level? Wow. Wow. And we're going to wake this guy up. And defense penetration. Boo! We want crit damage. Oh, I went too far. So we do have a little less, like if I stop at 420, we do have a little less than 80 levels to go. I'm thinking we'll probably stop, and it can't be 500, it has to be 501. That'll be the last awakening. 501 or 502, depending. 420 is nicer in that regard. Okay, we get attack percent, not the greatest one. That's basically an awaken of our level and a half. Clearly, we got to catch the orb up. But before we do that, wow, I didn't realize I got so many rings. I got a bunch of books today. Let's see. So you are defense. So we're going to try you. I don't know if this is better or not. Okay, never mind. That doesn't even work. So that doesn't work. I was curious it was better to save those books, if that would be, 3 of these would be enough to level, and apparently not, so that was useless. It wasn't useless. We can just switch to the 4-star. It's not a big deal. Alright, so defense. Come on, crit damage. Nope. Ignore defense. Boo! We want crit damage. I'd be really happy to reroll this into crit damage, I'll be honest with you. That would solve so many problems for me. Defense penetration. Okay, rings are done. It's actually a really annoying way to look at things. Well, no, rings are not done because we got this. That's 5-star books. Oh, we don't have very many 5-star books. Oh, dodge. Accuracy. We do not have enough 5-star books. So here's kind of my dilemma. We're just going to save those for tomorrow. I mean, they're not going anywhere. Because we need more 5-star books, in my opinion. I don't want to spend like 4 4-star books. We'll get some more tomorrow. That's just an uncommonly large amount of rings that we got. Which, hey, if it leads to crit damage, accuracy, boo! We want crit damage. Alright, well that was disappointing. And that's all we have. Okay. So we have to clearly work on our orb here to catch us up. We'll save the 5-star because we need some for tomorrow. There we go. Give it all that. So it'll be a little... We won't be getting every last drop today, just because of how the summoning worked out, but that's fine. We'll have more than enough to level up with. Oh, wow. Okay. My biggest thing was I wanted to make sure we caught the orb up, because if he didn't notice, the orb is a little behind. It's like a whole awakening behind. And crit damage reduced. Boo! We want actual crit damage. So this should catch it up pretty nicely. Alright, yeah, now they're both caught up. I mean, it's like the ring might get another level, that's about it. Yeah, the good news is it all kind of evened out in the end. So I was having a weird issue where the ring would just get so far ahead, but now that the orb is caught up, I assumed it would just seesaw back and forth the way it did until the orb caught up. We do have some extra materials left over today because I would want to run the rings through again, but with only 2 5-star books, I'll wait until we have more, and we'll have more tomorrow. Alright, that said, whoops, back to Christian. Let's go ahead and take a look at his runes. Oh, we went way too far. Now, as you can see, we completed the 5-star blue runes, and we're working on the 1-star rare. So we're officially into rare runes, which is really nice to see. It has been very tedious getting here, don't get me wrong, but I'm happy that we made it here. Very happy that we did. Alright, come on, will this upgrade? Enhance! No. Yeah. And enhance. Wow! Yeah! Oh, yeah, that's nice. Alright, that was a lot. That's very nice, because this will be a big jump. So now we can enhance this again. We're going all the way to S for this. This is kind of tedious, don't get me wrong. Like, I really wish there was like a refined 10x and it'd auto-pick the best one or something crazy like that. But we don't have it, so we just have to do this ridiculous refining system. I wonder if this will get us past 70k crit damage. I really do. So all we can do is kind of fiddle with this, fiddle with that. I want to get a big S rank refinement, and I mean, obviously, we're in the dumpster here right now. What I don't know is if this is individual to the rune or what. Better. I want to get at least to 730, I think. So, like, if I get a big if I got a big refinement here, it would have been on any rune, etc. And yes, welcome to the system. I'm not a huge fan of the rune system. Mostly, I'm not a huge fan of the rune system because it just doesn't. I mean, what kind of game is this? They could have at least given me like a refined times 10. And just choose the best one. And I mean, you could waste extra material, but I mean, who cares, right? These are lessons. 708. That I will be taking with me if I ever get my mobile game ever becomes more than an idea. I do like the rune system overall as kind of like an alternate / complement progression system, especially now in Total War where it actually like has legs. Like before it was like, yeah, I mean originally it was like, oh, 753. That's low. I think we can do better. I guess we're going for 780 or higher then. Originally, like, the rune system was so underpowered, and they said, okay, we'll power up the rune system, but you just didn't get rune seals from anything like you do now. And it really wasn't until Total War that, I mean, so the first thing was astrology, and those bonus runes actually gave us something to kind of slowly chip away at the rune system. It wasn't until Total War that we really got enough runes consistently to really do anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, before the system, I was investing in runes in Sophia. We will look at Sophia and look at her runes. But I really don't think I was working on it like this until Total War. I mean, obviously I wasn't, because the amount of runes you got in Total War was, like, such a huge step up, it was unreal. Come on. Nope. We should be able to get over 800. And it's the same thing. Like dust used to be this super rare, rare thing, and now it's like, whatever. I can just sit here. Like the gold isn't even a big thing either. Especially with now that we're being more damage limited than anything, I would say. The goal is always going to be to have as much damage. There we go. Okay, I'll stick with that. A 799. Very nice. I'm also tired of rerolling it. So that means we can skip right up to rare 3. And we'll see if we get any luck here. Where we at? Oh, okay. Rare 3 is also plus 11. Oh, that's nice. Come on, enhance. I don't know why I had so many left over, but it could be just like Sophie got to 9 really easily, and it was like, well, Sophie doesn't need crit damage. I mean, honestly, I when you see Sophia's damage rank, I really think that speaks to the rune system, because I believe she's only in those rankings. All right, come on, enhance. Wow. Oh, whoa, that's nice. I believe she's only really there because of the rune system. Because she has so much more crit damage than everybody else, just getting to plus 9s. And again, her heal can't crit. Okay, so this should be a little bit beefier. Wow, I didn't expect to get 2 runes done, but that's luck for you, you know? And you do have to start at the back and kind of work your way forward. And that's entirely because you'll start getting runes ahead of where you're at. And as you can see, like it was like I was working on the 5-star blue rune, and that gave me runes for the 1-star epic, and that actually helped me get through the epic pretty quickly. Now again, whether or not it was just like dumb luck on who got upgraded or what, I don't know. But that isn't the first time. There we go, a 1233. That's a big roll. And then we're going right to... I mean, we almost cleared all of Epic in one. That's crazy. I doubt we're going to clear this. But we're already starting to pull in... Oh, this one's going to be easier, too, because we only get the weapon runes. Alright, let's see what we can do. Nah. Oh, plus 10? Okay, that's a good start. And will you go to plus 11? Wow. Wow, today has been a good rune day. I like it. I'm always so paranoid, especially with the way there's... Because there's no prompt here, and I've accidentally spent rubies before. Did I just accidentally spend some rubies? Alright. Now, of course, this one... no! This will be easier, though. Because it's only one rune, it'll be a lot easier to get this rune, and we'll get through... Wow. I still can't believe, like, after a drought, like we were stuck here for a couple days, we get 1, 2 runes done, and we're on to the third one. Very nice indeed. So let's go just rewind the system here. So, I mean, if you're starting out, you'll just stay at this. You can summon this enough until you get to the 4-star. It's really not worth summoning 2 and 3-star. But you can see, just this, then there's this one, there's this one, and then you're already up to uncommon, okay? And we went, I think I started, like, in here. I want to say it was in here. I want to say it was an uncommon room, because at some point I realized, like, doing everybody to plus 12, it took... The difference between plus 9 and plus 12 is plus 12 is about twice as hard to get. With the runes really being more impactful as you went along the system, it's much better to get to plus 8 or whatever the minimum is, because it starts out plus 6, right? It's much better just to get through the minimum. And you can see back here, I had so many extra runes and they were so cheap, I just maxing stuff out. I don't even know that you need +9 for this. You should just get the minimum. And yeah, like this is +8. Whatever the minimum is, you just push through for the first pass. And then once you have Sophie and Christian up, then you can come around and do what I'm doing. So let's go back to Christian. I'm going to go and grab some extra. Let's see if we have any extra juice in the tank for him. Oh, wow. This has been a longer video considering it picked up 20 minutes. But I am just pumped. I am pumped that we got so much progress on Christian. Okay, we did get an extra level. And what's it up to? 494. We went from 490 to 494. I mean, that's only 1%, but still. And 12.39 million. I know yesterday we had a big jump because of the rune. We went up to 12,200. So we almost got another 200 a day. Like, how quick are we going to start going through these millions here? That's crazy. That said, there's still one last thing for us to do, and that is level up the castle. And you are kind of seeing how important it is to go back and get your runes up to +12. And I realize we have to go back to Christian because I didn't look at everything, but let's just finish leveling up the castle. We'll finish up the castle, then go back, because I forgot to look at his crit damage. So, 11.5 million health. And let's go back to Christian. And what is his crit damage? 71,000. Again, that's why it's so important to go back and work on those runes. I mean, it's a separate system. You might as well, like, max it out as much as you can. And again, we're almost through Epic. I can't believe it. I mean, this might take a couple days, but who cares? Then we'll be on to Legendary. And I mean, again, let's just count the runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 runes now to go until we're back working on getting this one up. So very nice indeed. And I mean, you can just see we're just piling on crit damage and base attack. That's another, that's another huge thing. You saw me level up Christian, and he's getting 494 attack per level, right? So a rune, we're gonna go back to the last +12 rune, this one, which is this guy. We did this one is 18,000. So I mean, that's no slouch. I mean, it's not as huge compared to Sophia, right? But still, 18,000 attack is probably, that's like, so again, you have to look at it more as base Christian levels. So I think that's, which I don't even know what Christian's base attack per level is. It's been so long. But that's huge, because it's going to get amped up. Whoops. By plus 312%, plus whatever's on this one, which is 40. I mean, that's 42% is no slouch. That's over 10% from this one. So we're at 300. We're over 350%. So that 18,000 is 4.5 times. So it's almost 100. It's almost 100K. It's not quite. It's like a little less than that. It's like 72. It's about 81,000. But still, that's huge. We're just going to keep stacking it up. That said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.